We're creating a hero for a company in India, a superhero, that'll be out soon. We have a live action show like the Cirque du Soleil that's going to open up in Macau in Asia in a big theater where the audience is part of the show itself. It's going to be interesting. And a lot of other little projects. We try to keep busy. And I don't do all of this stuff. I mean, I may come up with the original idea, but then I give it to writers and other people who follow through. We even have a little thing we're going to do in Las Vegas called Stripperella, about a girl who's an exotic dancer by night and a superheroine later on at night. It's kind of funny. And so that's what we do. And POW, of course, the name of my company, POW, of course, stands for Purveyors of Wonder. I'm sure you all guessed that. Any other questions? Way back there, yeah.
Where did the concept for the X-Men come from?
I'm sorry, say it again?
Where did you, how did you come up with the concept for the X-Men?
Oh, the concept of the X-Men. That's kind of funny. My whole life, everything is kind of funny. We had already done a few superheroes, and we were on a roll, I thought. So my publisher, Martin, said, dream up another one for me. So I had run out of ideas of how, you see, the biggest problem with creating a superhero is how did he get his power, or her power? I had already had the Fantastic Four, who got their power from cosmic rays. And the whole thing is ridiculous. I know less about cosmic rays than anybody. I had read the expression somewhere, there's such a thing as a cosmic ray. So I had them bombarded by cosmic rays. Then the Hulk became the Hulk because of gamma rays. I know less about gamma rays than I know about cosmic rays, but I said there was a gamma ray explosion and he got caught in the gamma rays, I don't know. Anyway, and Spider-Man, well, what could be more natural than you're bitten by a radioactive spider? So I had run out of spiders and rays. I couldn't think of any more rays, and I had to get a new bunch of superheroes, so I figured I took the cowardly way out. I said, I'll let them be born that way. They're mutants. I don't have to explain anything. I don't need any more rays. And that's how I did the X-Men. I said, I'll get a bunch of guys who were born with superpowers. And I don't have to knock myself out thinking of reasons how they got them. And then it occurred to me, it would be fun if I show them as teenagers and they go to a school where they learn how to use their superpowers. And I'll get the guy who runs the school, and I decided to call him Xavier. I'm not sure why, but I came up with that name. And I'll give him a superpower, a mental power. And I'll put him in a wheelchair. I never like our characters to have everything. So I figured he's got all this mental power, but he's physically handicapped. I thought that was a good twist. And then I loved Magneto. I said, I'll get a villain who has the power of magnetism, and he's really not a bad guy because the way he feels is justified. He started out as a good guy, but people hated mutants and were persecuting them. So he feels you should fight back. But Professor Xavier feels, no, go along with the people and reason with them. And I began to see it as a parallel and a corollary to life itself in the real world, where most people don't like people who are different, and you have all these problems. And before I knew it, I'm writing something that's like War and Peace. So I love the X-Men, and I forgot totally what your question was. If you is there anybody who hasn't asked one who wants to ask one? Yes, sir.
What character or series did you have the most fun being a part of?
What character did I have? Cameo, you mean?
No, I call